Why hello all my friends on the interwebs who love miniatures. I'm Doc Ian. It is Monday the 27th of February 2023 and I'm here to ramble about my miniature painting. This week, the completed section is 4 models out of Greek mythology. It's the Greek Odyssey expansion from the Bones 5 Kickstarter that I'm still working my way through. And up front we have Cersei and a couple of male pigs, possibly chauvinist, who knows. I just painted her in a basic red, sort of orange-red dress and black hair because I thought that looked interesting. And she has some sort of wine in the goblet there. Then there's the Medusa. I was originally going for some brighter yellow on the tail of this actual snake body. It somehow didn't look quite right to me, so I dulled it down a bit. Maybe I dulled it down too much. I'm not sure. But anyway, she has snakes for hair, of course, as a gorgon fits a gorgon. And I didn't spend too much time on the bow, and the quiver it's just simple equipment. It's not supposed to be the focal point of the mini. But I was aiming for like 5 or 6 finished models this week, but okay, 4 is okay. I'm not too displeased with 4. So let's see what I didn't finish. The Hydra has gotten a few coats of paint, going for a kind of, I don't know, maybe yellow, orange, ochre-ish feel to it. It's kind of a golden yellow in the version that Reaper painted on the box art. So maybe something similar, maybe not exactly the same. The Centaur is further along than last time. It's been a bunch of work done on him, especially the body. The Cyclops, unfortunately, I don't know. I just didn't feel inspired. It's been on the back burner. Sorry. I'll try to do better by next week and finish some more of him. But I can only promise to try. I cannot promise results. Now for new models, the Harpies and the Satyrs or Fawns or whatever they are have been cleaned and primed and prepped, and they're ready to accept paint. No issues there. This guy, he's been cleaned up and he's been assembled in the sense that I've repaired the sword. You can see there's a little bit of a gap there, a crack. And I need to still do some gap filling before I prime him. That's the thing I have not had time to do, because I also needed to fix the sword because the tip was broken off, and so I've sort of shaved it down to a blunter tip. It's still, this is clearly not a thrusting point. It's a pure chopper now, but it's a better look than having like just the tip shaved off and missing. This little thing it's a mold line, but I've worked at it a bit. I cannot get it down, make it disappear completely, but I think I can pass it off as just an imperfection in the sword, in the same way as it's got chips and cracks in the edge. In fact, a lot of the reason it took so long was that there was monumental mold lines here, lots and lots of mold lines, and other strange little defects like this. A lot of these I can hide by the fact that the defects are in hard to see spots, and like this will be very dark, probably a black hat. But I'll try to smooth these things out a little bit with some plastic putty, or maybe some green stuff, or both, before we go to priming. And of course, I'll also put some texture on the base. I decided to make it not on the deck of a ship, but rather on like a beach. So I'm going to add a sandy texture to the base also before we go to the priming stage. So there's a bit left to do on him still. But it's on the way. The unboxing today is of a long delayed parcel from Heresy Miniatures for some of their resin kits. We have a few versions of their flagship mascot, Big Boris, in pieces, various sizes, and this one is actually a heavily armored version, I think, with some optional weapons and at least 2 optional bases. This is not 2 minis, it's 1 mini that has 2 versions of the base that you can use. And also this centaur, who is mostly resin but has a metal spear. At least one spear is metal. There's an optional resin one, it seems. I think I'll go with the metal. And this might be as good a time as any to also to inventory this box, which is another 8 Hasslefree models. Again, about half of them are actually Big Boris in various versions. Some resin. We have a couple of metal versions, and there's a couple of random metal monsters in here. But let's check that off as inventoried. 12 more models. I'm not going to start painting any one of them right now. I think I will instead, well, let me show you. The new projects I'm going to start up are these 4 big monsters in plastic, in Reaper Bones. The smallest of them is a Minotaur. There is a Pegasus, a Hippogriff, and a 3-headed hound, a Kerberos. Death Dog. Yeah, all from the Greek Odyssey expansion, of course, from Bones 5. And yeah, they're continuing this Greek mythology streak that I've been on. And yeah, I'm looking forward to painting some more monsters. That's always more fun than painting characters. Well, no, I mean, my what I feel is the most fun tends to vary over time. Right now, I'm feeling like monsters are more fun. So let's do some monsters. Anyway, that was the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Click like or thumbs up, as you may call it as well. Give me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't done so before. And above all, join me here again a week from today. Same day of the week. Same channel. Same Dokion. Bye-bye.